So I was talking with my mom, like, not really talking, I just told her something, and then she responded. I was telling her, like, about how my father, okay, so you need to know that the kind of coffee that I drink most of the time is filtered coffee. Because not a lot of caffeine, we have a coffee machine that, is specifically for filtered coffee. Plus, it's just no, actually that's the main reason why, because like we don't really have an espresso maker or something like that. We just have the one for filtered coffee, so I just brew myself filtered coffee. And my father's, like, a week or two ago started drinking as well, and because he has a tendency of just finishing things up a bit too quickly, more quickly than he fucking should. My mom was like, okay, I'm gonna go and get cheaper filtered coffee so that we don't have to cry over it, because the one that she had gotten at the time was like more expensive than the one that she got this time. And he came up to me and told me the filtered coffee that you had before this one was better. And I went up and told my mom, and she was like, great. He can. And that brought me to the to the thought, like, of something completely different. Wait a minute, I'm gonna close the door. And so that reminded me of something related to clothes and confidence and stuff. So we're just gonna talk about clothes for a little while. Okay, so growing up, when I was a little kid, when I was a toddler, I had beef with hoodies and sweatpants because of how kids' clothes are made, and kids' sweatpants and hoodies are made. Like, they're rather hard material, and like every time I would wear them, I was like, ugh, I don't like that. And I almost repeatedly didn't, and I still don't. Like, if I see those hoodies and sweatpants sets that are made for kids, I'm gonna be like, nuh-uh, bitch, nuh-uh. And I would avoid them for like a while. And then I got to middle school and I actually started wearing hoodies. Okay, I started wearing hoodies, but not sweatpants. I started wearing sweatpants like third year of middle school, first year no, I think like third year of middle school I started wearing hoodies, or like end of second year of middle school, I forgot. At the time I was just wearing hoodies and leggings. I had an obsession with leggings for a while. Then I had an obsession with jeans. Like, I was just going with the flow at the time, kind of, especially like in middle school. Like, middle school was just a weird experience for me, especially regarding like fashion. Like, I would just wear pretty much whatever most people were wearing because I wanted to like fit in, because I never really had friends. I was bullied in primary school. Most people from middle school were also with me in primary school and stuff, so it was kind of tough. Then sometime during middle school, actually it was like after my first year of middle school, like around my first year of middle school or something, I even forgot when exactly, I slowly started not only wearing like the leggings and jeans, I also started wearing skirts. Like, really rarely, actually. I think I remember myself mainly wearing skirts in like the past 3 years. But still, like, I had started like changing up and like wearing, for example, like more turtlenecks. I started feeling better wearing turtlenecks. Started feeling better not dressing up the way that everybody else was dressing up. I started dressing up more like myself, expressing myself through fashion and stuff. And we've come to now. Now I pretty much wear anything, but the things that express me the most are usually dresses, skirts, turtlenecks, button shirts, but not always, especially now that it's winter. Like, I cannot really wear a button shirt because like they're so thin that if I wear it I'm gonna freeze to death. I also really like wearing turtlenecks. I think I mentioned that. And jeans and regular pants. And shoe wise, I'm mostly wearing boots, loafers, like these kind of shoes, and then okay, yeah, like sneakers and trainers and casual shoes too. But I find them to be a bit too casual for me, but I still wear them if I have to. I no longer wear hoodies as much. I don't think I've worn hoodies outside this year, except for like wearing my sweatshirts that I wear above a turtleneck to like look more college style and stuff. And I don't even wear, yeah, I only wear sweatpants when we have gym class. Otherwise, I don't really wear them. And because like I started dressing up the way that I like, I also started dressing up that way at school. And I think it was a week or two ago. Because lately I've been wearing a lot of skirts. Like, I've been wearing skirts most of the time because I just want to enjoy them for once in my fucking lifetime. Because I would mainly focus on wearing pants. So I never really got to actually enjoy wearing skirts. So lately I've just been wearing skirts and skirts. Like, every day at school I would bring a skirt with me. Like, when we had gym class, I would be wearing a skirt. And then when we had gym class, I would, beforehand, like at the break, I would go outside. No, not outside. At the restrooms, and change it up and put on my sweatpants, and then go have gym class, and then it just goes like that this year. And a friend of mine was like, "You're wearing skirts quite often." And I think I had responded with like, yeah, or like something. I don't really remember. And this whole thing today with my father and stuff, it reminded me of that incident. And because I know how some people are, not necessarily her, but like I know how some people are. Like, when someone is like dressing up too differently than everybody else, or like dresses up like, let's say, more in a more classy manner, or like is like more fashionable, but not like more fashionable, more like dresses in a way that will just catch your eye. They tend to like have some kind of controversial thoughts around it, I think. Or like, not even controversial, they would just be like, that's weird, or like they will just stare and be like a bit confused, like, why is she doing so much? Like, they'll just feel like you're overdoing it or something if you like go, like, for example, to fucking school wearing a skirt on a daily basis. Like, one thing that I never really took as a bad thing, because I knew he never meant it as a bad thing, and even now I don't. Like, I knew that the reason why he said that was because I am actually fashionable, and he noticed it. My math teacher that I have now for stats, and I had last year for geometry, and first year for algebra. When I was in first year, I was wearing a skirt that day, and he went up to another peer at school. I think they were older than me, because like definitely they were older than me since I was the youngest one there. He went up to them and they were like, "Do you see that girl over there?" And he was pointing at me and he was like, "She looks like a teacher, doesn't she?" And honestly, this is by far one of the very good compliments that I've gotten from like teachers, for the way that I dress, because like, to me, being told that I look like a teacher while wearing a skirt and like dressing up like that was a compliment, and I still find that to be a compliment, because it just shows that I have a sense of fashion, and like I show that in places like the school, because like most students in there, like especially for girls, like they may know how to dress, but they're not gonna do that at school, because like they're just like, yeah, I'm just at school, I'm gonna wear that at the club, or I'm gonna wear that when I go out with my girls, or I'm gonna wear that during some special occasion or stuff, so they're not really gonna wear that at school. But because I don't really go out, I don't go clubbing, I don't constantly go out with people, but like now I do a bit more, but still I don't crazy go out or something. And I cannot just sit there and wait for special occasions. I just dress up like that at school because I'm like, at least that way I'm gonna wear the clothes and I'm actually going to take the time to really get tired of them. Otherwise, they're just gonna be sitting in my closet waiting for when I'm gonna wear them. So I'm just wearing them at school. And when that classmate of mine, that friend of mine told me that I constantly wear skirts, it did kind of ick me because I was like, she noticed, but like she noticed it in a way that like her tone of voice was kind of like, don't you have anything else to wear? And being reminded of that, I wanted to mention the whole thing that because there are a lot of people who could say that in a much better tone and could mean that in a bad way, because maybe my friend did not mean it in a bad way, but someone else could. Some people really need to understand that, like, I like how I dress. I dress in a way that is comfortable for me and in a way that I can express myself best, I can feel most confident, and that way for me is by wearing skirts, by wearing pants, like regular pants, not jeans, but even jeans, but like not jeans, like these pants like I'm wearing right now, they're like jeans, but they're not jeans, like blue jeans. By wearing dresses, wearing turtlenecks, wearing button shirts, even though I end up never knowing when to wear them, and that's kind of funny because I've got like 10. Wearing blazers, in winter wearing furry jackets, furry jackets. By wearing boots, wearing loafers, wearing heels, but like not heels. Like, okay, I've worn such heels. I did wear them once. They hurt my fucking feet. And they're summer shoes. And I mainly got them because they're pretty and they're Barbie pink. And I love Barbie pink. And I fucking love pink in general. So I just bought them. Even though they hurt like a fucking bitch. But they're nice. So, no, I mean, like, this amount of feel. Like, yeah, that's the most, like, that's the size in which I could most comfortably walk in. And some other people may feel more comfortable wearing regular jeans and hoodies, or like they would feel most confident in, or feel like they could express themselves like that. There are people that feel like they express themselves best with sweatpants and a hoodie. There are people that express themselves better wearing button shirts above, like with a vest underneath, or with a shirt underneath. There are people that express themselves best in colorful clothes, or in black clothes, or with a lot of makeup, with a little makeup, with no makeup. People that express themselves best while wearing a lot of jewelry, or without wearing any jewelry. People that express themselves best wearing sneakers, or maybe wearing boots like me, or wearing loafers, or wearing ballerina shoes, or wearing heels. There are people that feel like that express themselves best when wearing more sensual clothes, I would say. I'm not gonna really like call them sexual or anything, because like that's not really the intention of these clothes anyway. But like there are people that would feel best in more in more modest clothes. People that would feel most comfortable wearing more street style clothes or more classy clothes, or it could be someone wanting to wear more college-like clothes, like this kind of aesthetic, or maybe more casual clothes. And yeah, I just want to say this fucking clear, and I'm gonna say it from my point of view, because right now it's me just talking. So if you don't like how I dress up, honestly, that's on you. That's a you thing. And if it's really bothering you so fucking much, go fucking cope. Because that is no longer my fucking problem, and I no longer give a fucking crap if you like my clothes or not, or if you like how I dress up or not. I am no longer a fucking middle schooler, I am no longer a fucking primary schooler to really care about something as personal as what I fucking wear. Cause, especially me talking, I'm not wearing any clothing for the purpose of looking like slut. Especially not my more sensual clothes, which are summer clothes mostly. Like, I'm not gonna wear my fucking summer dresses and go to a nightclub with the intention of going to some guy in his 20s or 30s that has a job and money to go ask him for a drink or to seduce him and get him to fuck me. So I'm not really doing anything that, first of all, is not for my age to such an extent, and something that is showing that I don't really have any self-respect. So I don't see the reason why anyone really, God no, why I should care about the opinion on someone about how I dress, so long as I'm not really doing anything that shows that I have no dignity or no self-respect for myself. A few weeks back, like I mentioned in my last video, there was this communist guy, that I was talking to, and we ended up having beef, and he just cut me off. And honestly, I'm glad that he did cut me off, because, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna mention that here, like, any further. But he said, because I was talking about heels and stuff, and he suddenly just pointed out that he doesn't really like girls in heels. And I mean, okay, you share your opinion, but I don't think what that has to do with what I'm gonna do. Just like the fact that he likes, for example, girls with noses that are not really all straight here, like that have a bump like mine does over here, yeah. Like, just like the fact that he likes girls with noses like mine, it's gonna change my opinion about my nose. Because, like he said, he's a random guy on the internet. And we only spoke for 3 weeks. So, whether he likes girls with noses like mine or not, doesn't really fucking matter to me. It's not like it's gonna change my entire fucking life and like turn it upside down. But just because we've spoken for like 3 weeks. And it's really funny, because some people think that just because I have an opinion on something, myself included, I've done this a lot of times too, and I've gone around with that kind of mindset, that we think that just because we have an opinion about something, it's gonna change someone's perception of like themselves or like of the things that they like and stuff. And in the end, it doesn't. It really fucking doesn't, because the opinion we have is our opinion and the opinion they have is their opinion. Therefore, it doesn't fucking matter whether we like something or not. Doesn't mean that they're gonna change how they see it. Yeah, maybe they will consider your argument about your opinion, and like they may decide to evaluate based on it, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna change their mind. So, to bring it back onto the main topic of the conversation, I just genuinely no longer give a fucking crap what someone thinks of my skirts or my dress or my turtlenecks, my button shirts, the clothes that I wear, how I wear them, how I choose to like combine them to make a good outfit, because some people are not gonna like it. And I mean, I get it, because like their style is different, their sense of fashion is different than mine. But there are also tons of people that love how I dress, and they're not afraid to even fucking show it. So I know it. Like, for example, my history teacher at school really likes how I dress. Like, every time I go to class first, she never she always makes sure to mention how good I look in the clothes that I wear. And she has even pointed out that apparently I look like Anne Hathaway in the movie The Princess Diary. And I think this is by far the best compliment that I have gotten from a teacher. I don't know what other compliments I may have gotten, or like don't really remember them. No, actually, no. I remember my principal at middle school saying how good I really dressed up, and I was one of her favorites, so that also really counts. And then of course I have my friends, both from school and my friends that are long distance and stuff. And I've got myself included, and including my mom and my grandmother and my family overall, like about how good I dress. So a few people just not really liking how I dress is not really gonna make any big change, and I've honestly stopped giving a crap, because in the end it doesn't matter, and it really should matter for like anyone out there. Mainly I think that's why I did that. Like, yeah, here, have a bit of a story time from me, a bit of life experience from me to better evaluate your own. So I think that's all I wanted to say. So, yeah, thank you for coming to listen to this, and I'll see you guys again next time. So, yeah, bye.